Hello and welcome back. I'm Shelf Unit and this is my continuing Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Okay, so last episode what did we do? We finished off the Durlag's Tower quest. And now, technically, since we're all fully maxed out on our experience, all we've got left to do is complete the main quest and defeat Seravok. So, time to go back.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
To report to Scar. Now, do I have a helmet on? Somebody doesn't have a helmet on. You've got a helmet on. You don't have a helmet on. Why do you not have a helmet on? I have stolen it, that's why. There we go. Helmet. Yeah. Okay. Double check that I'm supposed to be doing this.
You need a new tailor. Your clothes are absolutely dreadful.
Such insolence! His popularity may be soaring, but I'll not cast a vote for a lout such as he to nerve the man. What is your trouble, milady? If it is any of your concern, I am simply furious that Seravok man. I did not raise a fortune in this city by letting such as he stroll off with my assets. I have had dealings with the Iron Throne mercantile group for some time now, and though I did not approve of some of their other ventures, they were at least honourable business people in their contracts with me. Now that Seravok leads them, he has all but declared my previous deal null and void. You get no sympathy from me if you look gold dealing with a group like the Iron Throne. If I were not already incensed at Seravok, I would stop to tear a strip of you too. As it is, I must speak with the Grand Dukes about Seravok's conduct. Imagine, he secures himself as leader of the Iron Throne and then all but destroys its mercantile credibility by practically sacking it. He may be bolstering the city with its assets, but it's still unprofessional. Nothing strange is going on at that Iron Throne building, I tell you. I know their previous leadership was killed, but those members remaining would never let such treatment come to pass, not willingly anyway. Okay.
I serve the flaming fist!
Halt and hold! You stand accused of murder most foul. You will lay down your arms and come with us, or by order of Angelo Dossan you will be killed where you stand. Such is his order, and it cannot be, and I cannot alter it. It is your choice. I am innocent. I have no wish to fight you, I am no murderer, and I welcome the chance to prove it. A wise decision. You will have a fair chance to defend yourself this way, regardless of how convinced your guilt Angelo is this way. I believe I may have done something bad here. Commander Angelo Dossan, these are the ones wanted for the murder of the Iron Throne leaders.
So, these are the infamous murderers, finally brought to justice.
I am Angelo, commander of the Flaming Fist. I don't know why I talk like an old Italian American. I will be your judge and jury and executioner. Please pardon the cliché. You on, Commander? Okay, now we know you. Pay more if you let us go. Addressing the greed in my soul, an admirable attempt, but one destined to fail. I am not stupid enough to cross one such as Seravok. I reserve that stupidity all to you. Now that we are done with all of these pleasantries, I will make my decision. I had thought hard and long on what sentence I should give if you should be delivered into my hands, and the choice is an obvious one. For the charges of murder, theft, arson, rape, and many other assorted crimes, I declare that each of you will be taken to the bazaar where you shall hang by the neck until you are dead. Oh, good. Okay.
You're a queer fellow.
Now what? I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Okay.
Uh-huh. If you're sure that's what you want.
I don't understand.
Useful gadgets I have.
Neb.
Yes, I do.
Oh, I remember you. Well, ironically, from Baldur's Gate 2 is where I remember you. Hey, you. I wonder how you got out of your cell. Did someone leave it open, or perhaps you managed to pinch my key? Oh, no, you haven't. So, are you the group that's wanted for murder on 3 different counts? Don't try to deny it. I know it's you. Well, my name's Neb. Neb, do you know what's been going on in the city lately? Oh, yeah, lots of stuff. You know about Duke Eldan, don't you? He's been diseased. That's why Angelo's in charge now. It would have been Scar, but he went out and got assassinated. Yeah, the city's gone downhill over the last week. Too bad.
Useful gadgets I have.
You're getting impatient in here, are you?
Useful gadgets I
know
have.
a way out of here,
Yes,
you know.
I do.
Well, haven't I? Search all you want and you won't find it.
Useful gadgets I have.
Good old Neb decided to mix a little bit of illusion craft with his thievery. Yeah? Sure. I'll tell you what, murderer to murderer now, monster to monster. Are you wanting out? Please, we'll do whatever it takes. It's very important we get out of here. Oh, poo. Sure. Everyone's wanting out, but does the world really want us out? Maybe it's safer if we all just stay in here. Monster to monster now. Murderer to murderer. How many little children passed away at old Neb's hand? Not 1, not 2, not even 4, not 7, not 12, not 20, but the next one. The next one in the sequence. So 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 20, it's 8. So the difference is 1, 2, 3, 5 prime numbers. So the next prime number after, 8. Cock. So it's gone up by 1, by 2, by 3, by 5. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 17? No, 13. So 20 and 13. Okay, yeah, sounds like I did it. Let the soldiers come and I shall kill them too. In a world without justice, the gods are little more than a divine puppet show. Come, the tunnel is through the wall here, and it is time we cut ourselves free from this confining wound. Right. Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now, except not get caught.
If you're sure that's what you want.
So let's go into the sewers. Schlumpsha the Sewer King.
Halt, my children, we have guests among us. Yes, I can sense you now, and your leader. A child of books you were. Books are good and a child of third. Here I've heard of you, Sir Evenstar. I've heard your name whispered down the stony halls where the drip of water mingles with the gurgling of the dead. They have wanted you dead, you know.
Who have wanted you dead? Made dead, have you?
Shamsa? No, not I, not yet, but your death is so tempting now. So near I can almost taste it, child.
What death do you taste on me, Sir King?
A death foretold, a death planned for by the gods themselves. But I'll not tell you more, not Shumsta. Not the faithful Sir King, no.
Thank you, Shumsta. Your prophecies are harsh, but the truth is not immutable. I shall face them as I can.
I have told you enough, but I have not told you all. The souls might claim you, Sir Evenstar, but I shall not.
Well, that's nice. Thank you very much, Albane. Right, yeah, now I know what I've got to do. I'm just not sure of how I get around to doing it.
If you're sure that's what you want.
Just a body, yeah. Okay, so we're down to the bottom left there. We can't get up there, we can't go. We can go down here. Kinda. Oh, this is so irritating. I know I have to go to the Grand Duke's ball, but I don't know how to get there, or how I'm supposed to get there. Another dead body. Who are you?
Schvlerglische. Stop where you are, pale child.
Your flesh is all green and alive and crawling. What has done this to you?
Foolish one, you mistake a slopsy, a blessing for a curse. Slops, what is this meager flesh in the face of such terrific beauty? It is Shumsa who has done this to me, and you would be blessed should you grant you the same privilege.
Okay. Whatevs.
All right. And I always am.
You need something?
Jesus.
Nature's servant awaits.
Why so much of the...
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure. I feel you.
What is going on? Come on.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Yeah.
They're called?
No,
Whatever
you
they
go up
need,
here.
no less than done.
And then you go here. And you cast it here.
Now what?
Here.
Uh-huh. If you're sure that's what you want.
There.
Now you're going to be sorry. You need something? Now you're going to be sorry. It's in the bag.
Why? Why? Honestly, it grates. It just grates when they don't do things that they are supposed to. Okay, well, not you, all of you.
Ugly on an orc.
Oh, I thought you looked into this.
Ooh, nice death rattle there. Not in combat.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
For the fallen!
Good hit. Okay. Now, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go. I may have to look up. This is always the stage where I have to look up where I'm supposed to go.
You must gather your party before venturing
Yeah,
forth.
not much in this area.
It's in the bag.
Oh, okay. At least I'm in the right place.
Look at Kristen, honey. It's the heroes of the Sword Coast. They're the real deal.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Kristen loves
Camaraderie, adventure,
If you're sure that's what you want.
belongs.
Kristen loves
The stuff of legend,
Mind that
right,
meeting?
Boo?
We're professionals.
Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is pick up some things from him. Slide, the time is to strike now. To strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself within the crowd in the ballroom. When I finish my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation is included with this note. Seravok. This will be an important note you should hold on to. Alright. So let's pop that in our scroll caddy. Let's pop that up to you. Ah yes, because I've still got magical items all plopped up there. Okay, and nothing left. And this here is an invitation.
You need something? It's in the bag.
Record. As directed.
Where'd the other one go? Where did the other one go? I'm going to reload.
If you're sure that's what you want.
Look at Kristen, honey. It's the heroes of the Sword Coast. They're the real deal.
Oh, sorry. Well, dear. Look, what do we hear, blade fodder? Kristen, I don't know, Sly. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. Oh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does, and she's so pretty that she makes herself all invisible, so guys don't have to give her hassle. Not that they would. With a tough guy like me looking after them, of course. Slidey, baby, you tell him, honey. Oh, baby, you know me, you know you're Slidey. Hey, you don't go watching all us go all mushy, right? If it ain't none of your business. What's that you whispering, sweetheart? Oh, hey now, my girl Kristen tells me that yous all have a soft spot for the Grand Dukes. Sarah's a shame that isn't our silver shield, isn't it? One down, two to go. Poor Dukes wouldn't have been better if they had all died together. Bah, Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on. What do they call that? The silver bladder? Ah, enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyhow. I ain't cut out for that. We'll kill him now and do the Dukes after lunch like Seravok told us to. Bye, Kristen. I love you for your mind, Slythe.
Hey, fellas. Guess what time it is? Yep.
So where is...
Time to die.
Well, there's Slythe.
Can I help you?
Cool one, sir.
Now what? I'm on it like ugly on an
Nature's
orc.
servant awaits.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes!
There it is.
They're called. For the fallen!
Okay. So, oh no, that is you. Huh. So, magical bullets, lots of magical bullets, lots of potions. Right, let's see, where am I going, what am I doing? You that, and you this. Copy note, because we know we've read these. Copy note. Put those in there. Let's get another one up there. It's a short sword with the Shadow's Blade +3. Everyone's now got that instead of the Whistling Sword +2. So she's got one of the best weapons of her type in the game. I'm gonna take this instead of that. And then we can pick up a few more bits and pieces. Sadly, nothing I can cast, or at least learn rather, I should say. This is a dagger +2, which is not as good as my dagger +1. And there's a skull trap, which is fantastic. Okay, I think that's pretty much it now. I'm just going to check my journal. Am I going down? I'm going down. This is an invitation at the inauguration of the newest Grand Duke. Baldur's Gate will be held at the Ducal Palace. Present this invitation to the guard at the gate and you'll be allowed entrance. Quests. Getting control of the answer. See, I know I'm supposed to get some evidence somewhere of something, but I just don't know what it is. And that just annoys me. So I'm gonna get up.
Are you interested in some girls, darling?
So let's climb up here. Okay.
It's in the bag.
I need a sweet or some strong dwarven ale.
Ivan, I'd like to pay a penny for a tale of murder and deceit. 10 gold it'll be, and worth each one. Dark price for a dark tale, but I'll pay and hear it told. Ha! Scar, it was second in command of the noble Flaming Fist. And on a dark night street it happened. The rain was splattered against the window's glassy panes and soaking up through my boot wraps, giving me the chill. Cunning cutthroat rushed on him and cut the straps of his trail purse with a blood-sharp knife before turning down the alley. Oh, good man Scar, he chased the culprit into the dark, and as I came stumbling through the puddles to his aid. That petty cut purse, he weren't the rugged waif he appeared to be. Nay, he was a silver-skinned changeling. He were, and with his dagger claws he gored the good man through the eyes, and he slit his neck so vicious just to leave him bleeding in the rain. My profit, do you ask? Aye, 'twas as quickly withdrawn as rashly granted, and I hid in the shadows as the mirror feed assumed the new form, sauntered bloody-handed into the darkling night. My aid comes in that I'm here to tell the truth of a good man's past, and to any listener who can spare the coin. 'Tis enough I figured, and I doubt he'd disagree. Okay. Mirror Fiend, you speak of, is known as a doppelganger. I've encountered more than one of late, all on the higher of the Iron Throne. Do you know of any reason why Iron Throne would want Scar dead? The Iron Throne, is it? This lies outside me simple telling, but it may enrich it yet. Duke Eldon lies sick within the compound of the Flaming Fist, so good man Scar had filled the former's office as their leader. Angelo, I looked below the good man in the chain, had the most to gain by killing, and as he was suspected. The Iron Throne, I couldn't say if he thinks there be some truth in it. You should investigate either the compound of the Fist or the Tower of the Throne, for in would lie your answers. Okay, so we've got to go and investigate the Iron Throne.
It's in the bag.
Which is that?
It's in the bag. It's in the bag.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Out of my way, interloper, I'm getting out of this sinking ship as fast as I can. Why is so panicked? Is Seravok not in control? I will not debate that he is in control, but whatever his plans, they certainly do not have the good of the Iron Throne in mind. He has abandoned us in favour of his new position, and that of soon be appointed Grand Duke. We are simply to be cast off, and I would not be surprised if he marches the Flaming Fist through here tomorrow as show his stance on the mercantile crown. Seravok is to be a Grand Duke? How could this be? Quite simple, really. He's built up support by pledging to combat the very chaos he himself was sowing. I imagine he'll have a fantastic success rate too, seeing as how he is in total control with our leaders dead. I doubt he will settle into a nice, quiet political life, though. He seems set on causing as much destruction as possible, and I think he is intent on pushing for war with arm. He is a monster, and I will fight him to the last. And likely he will face the Flaming Fist and many other good people that follow him. He has fed their fears and now offers himself as their saviour. With Entar Silvershield dead and as the new captain of the guard in his pocket, no one is getting to believe a fool such as you without proof. I wasted enough time on you. If you must strike me down, then do so. Don't expect me to wait around whilst you do that. No, I can't be bothered. Okay,
Yes,
I need you, however,
omnipresent authority figure.
to cast a bit of a spell on Minsky. And then a bit of another one. There we go.
Now what? If you're sure that's what you want.
Pang Wallen. Who? Get out of my way. I don't care who you are. I just want out of here. Just who are you? Pang's the name, and I'll thank you kindly to get out of my way. I don't care why you're here. Take all you wish if you're thieves. I just want to leave. That Seravok has come too big for his britches. Our leaders signed a day dead before to declare the Iron Throne to be his. You won't mind if I help myself to your coffers, will you? Huh, but they're nearly empty regardless. Seravok has been making decisions on the sidelines for some time now. And it has cost us all plenty. He doesn't seem concerned with profits or much of anything. The iron shortage became his pet project, but he has used it to inflame tensions instead of build business. He brought us down as sure as if he was some hero. What reason would he have to provoke a war? I don't know. Enjoy your looting. I'm leaving for good. Okay, let's head up those stairs. It's just annoying that we didn't find all this beforehand.
Yes?
Gregor, who are you? Have you business here? And what does that matter? Everything's in shambles. I expected more resistance by breaking in. What's going on here? There's very little going on here. Everything is falling apart as we speak, and one person is to blame. And just who might that be? Seravok is the foul spawn that surely did the deed. He craves the power of the Iron Throne, but for what purpose I don't know. He throws away gold like it was copper and uses our best laid plans to inflame governments instead of bargaining for wealth. He is in line to become a Grand Duke because of his efforts to fight his own chaos. But I doubt his coronation will stop his lust for carnage. Who are you, by the way? What are you doing this? I'm here to kill Seravok for what he has done. Then I shall let you pass. More blades that chase Seravok this night, the better. I must go now.
It's in the bag. I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
No time to chit-chat.
Worthing. Why, hello, Sarah Evenstar. I suppose we should have expected your coming here. Bit unfortunate business in Candlekeep, eh, what? What do you know what happened there? I know that you are the unwitting dupe of Seravok, as were we. It would seem that he sacrificed our leaders just to discredit you, knowing that you were perhaps the only one that stood in his way. Of course, he became our leader of the Iron. He also became our leader of the Iron Throne himself, but he seems quite beyond needing us now. Such disrespect. To throw us away as he did. Hardly matters now, what with his coronation imminent. I'm sure the ducal palace will never be quite the same. I must go. Pleasure chatting with you.
It's in the bag.
Nothing here, okay. Must all be up here then.
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Sithandria. So you come back. If you were smart, Sarah Evenstar, you would have left well enough alone. I don't know how you escaped my lord's trap at Candlekeep, but you won't be getting any further than here. Why did you come back here? I would have thought you'd go after Seravok directly. Someone told us this would be the place to go. Who told you to come here? Who betrayed my lord? It was Tamako, wasn't it? I always knew her to be a traitorous whore. Well, it matters little if she did or not. All that matters is you will die.
Go for the ice! Go for the ice!
Wait, don't kill me, please. I will tell you where to go to find my lord. The undercellar is where you wish to go. It's where that you will find Seravok. You can reach the undercellar through the sewers. Please let me go now. I am shamed by my lack of courage. Give us all your possessions and then get out of our sight. Take everything. It matters little. My life is forfeit. Yeah, well. Soz. She didn't really have much, did she? God, even I knew what that was. Anybody else pick up all her stuff? Or is that just me? Did she actually have anything? She did. What did she have? Letter. I must say that our first victim was not the challenge that my wife and I expected. Foppish idiot had only the most token of defences. However, I can assure you that Antar screamed quite deliciously all the way to the end. I hope that this next mission is much more difficult, and from what you've told me, it would seem to be. Assassinating 2 Grand Dukes in their own palace, while they harangue the high nobles of Baldur's Gate no less. I can't wait. You still know where to find us. You should come down and enjoy the pleasures of the Undercellar for yourself. But I know you, that'll never happen. Your obedient servant, Slithe. So let's pop that in there. Seravok, I have received your letter and I am quite overjoyed by your proposition. I have told my wife and she is excited as I am. I accept your mission and think that your payment is very adequate. This will be our greatest feat yet. to kill 3 Grand Dukes at Baldur's Gate. We will be arriving at Baldur's Gate within a week, and should be taking up our usual residence at the Undercellar. If you wish to contact us, you will find us there. Use the access points through the sewers. Okay, so technically we should come here and then go on to the cellars. Diary. 14th of Elent, 1365. Today, Cormier has instituted a ban against the Iron Throne from operating within their borders. While this is a great blow to the Iron Throne, it is the perfect opportunity for Raeltar to approach the Throne High Council with his proposal. If things go well, we could bring in the operation within the year. 25th of Marpanoth, 1365. Davion has sent a message to Raeltar informing him that the minor cloakwood has been drained and is ready for use. This revelation should help greatly in convincing the Throne High Council. 2nd of Nightall, 1365. The Iron Throne Council has agreed to support Raeltar's plan. He's been given all the resources he needs, as well as leadership of the project. I have expressed interest to my father, and he has promised to include me from within the operations along the Sword Coast. He mentioned Mother in our conversation, how I wasn't to be unfaithful to him as she had. He made it clear that I would suffer her fate if I was. His threats are weak and hollow, and I shall listen to them for only so long. I have decided to take this time to make my visit to Candlekeep. I waited a long time to research the prophecies of Alondo, and I must know if the dreams speak the truth. I will not believe the words of phantoms without proof, and the high priest and the priest of Baal I confronted gave me nothing. He was old and died quickly in my grasp. If the words are true, I shall surely groom stronger acolytes than this. The 11th of Ches, 1366. My research has gone well. The monks here at Candlekeep have been quite helpful. From what I have read, it would seem certain that the blood of Baal does indeed flow through my veins. His prophecies are of course ambiguous, but I think I understand them. He foresaw his coming death and seeded his essence across the land. The children born as a result bear the marks of chaos, have power with no direction, and shall feel the blood of God within them. The deaths they bring will rise. It does not explicitly say this, but obviously it means the death wrought by the children will cause them to ascend. Fitting, and since the father was the lord of murder, proving one's worth must involve an act in accordance with his portfolio. I begin to see what I must do. Death on a godlike scale. 3rd of Tarshach, 1366. The monk Gorion troubles me. He seems to have taken an interest in my readings. I must be careful to be more clandestine in my research. I wish I could simply kill him, but I doubt I could safely murder him within this damnable library. 11th of Tarshach, 1366. I had a dream this night. My mother was talking to me, but as she did, her face became bloated and discoloured. Her voice became weaker as she spoke to me, telling me to save her from Raeltar. I could see the garrote cutting into her neck, but I did nothing. It was only a dream. 27th of Tarshach, 1366. I take my leave of Candlekeep now, not a moment too soon, for I am sure that Gorion has perceived my heritage. One thing that I am certain of, Sarah Evenstar is, in actuality, one of Baal's brood as well. Sarah Evenstar has all the markings, and it would explain Gorion's curiosity in my studies, though there is nothing I can do now. I will have to make certain to return and kill the little brat. It would be foolish of me to let one of my siblings live, especially one being brought up by the Harpers, and I am sure this is where Gorion's allegiances lie. 5th of Myrtle, 1366. Today I met with Raeltar in Baldur's Gate. The fool still insists on calling me his son, and for now I will let him. He assumes that I am loyal to him because he raised me. Well, loyal I am, but only as long as he is useful. He set up a base in the mansion of a destitute noble family and says that everything is running smoothly. Malahai has established himself in the mines of Nashkel, and his kobold minions should be ready busily contaminating the iron ore. Only a few slaves have begun to mine out the ore at Cloakwood. The Realtor assures me that once the bandit raids begin, we'll have a steady supply of new slaves. 8th of Hammer, 1367. I met with the leaders of the Chill and Black Talons. I have little liking for Ardenor, leader of the Chill, but Towers Gojger seems to be a man of his word. It is a good thing, as I'll have to work with these mercenaries for the rest of the year. 3rd of Tashk, 1368. Everything proceeds well. The ore coming from Nashkel has started to deteriorate, and my mercenaries have been doing a fine job of destroying any iron caravans en route to Baldur's Gate. Though some of my mercenaries have been captured, most think they work for the Zents, so no trouble has fallen on the Iron Throne. I'm sure that the Zents of Darkhold won't be pleased to know that their name has been falsely used. I will have to be wary for Zentish agents in the coming months. 28th of Tashk, 1368. I think I now have the time to deal with that old codger Gorion and his little whelp. I'll have to inform my men that I'll be gone for the next few weeks. The somethingth of Myrtle. No time to write, but I must not neglect my journal, so the future dead must not know of how the Lord of Murder came again to them. I shall hire a scribe when the time comes. Things have not gone completely as I have planned, but I will still be able to salvage the situation. Even Sarah's on the move to Baldur's Gate. If I can maneuver the whelp to Candlekeep, then I would have a perfect scapegoat for my plan. My mortal father, Realtor, is there to meet with the Knights of the Shield. He has been blocking all my attempts to escalate the hostilities between Amn and Baldur's Gate, and these meetings will only serve to smooth relations. I must rid myself of them all and assume control of the Iron Throne, myself. I cannot allow petty business and monetary concerns to interfere. Terribly sorry, Father, but my true parentage calls and you are in my way. I shall be sure to instruct the doppelgangers in the exact manner Realtor should die. I think a garrote would be perfect for the task. This diary looks to be important. You should probably keep it on your person. Okay. So we have discovered and have proof of the Iron Throne and Seravok's plans. Now we have invitations to a party at the Ducal Palace, which we must now partake of. And, as is to be expected, it's heavily overdue that I shall end this episode. So on this, one of the last probably 2 or 3 episodes of this Let's Play, I will leave you now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. If not, do not worry. Thank you again. Oops. Goodbye.